Alrighty, guys, you already know what time it is, guys. I'm certain you guys already know what time it is. I mean, I'm pretty certain you guys already know what time it is, and obviously your boy's just gonna have this in the background because this is a very important topic that we absolutely must discuss. We absolutely have to discuss this. Like, this is a very, very, very important topic, but you guys already know what time it is, and that is because we are back to discuss another extremely important topic at hand. Yes, of course. Yes, we are, as per usual. As we usually are. Usually back to discuss very important topics. So, your boy was able to make it out alive. And your boy was able to make it out alive. Out of the... So... It's funny because your boy was able to join. Your boy was able to survive the femboy onslaught. Let's just say your boy was able to sneak into the femboy main base. Let's just say your boy was able to sneak in, but not at the cost of a dear friend. Not at the cost of a dear friend's life. And yeah, not at the cost of a dear friend's life, and let's just say, I could probably bring him back with the Dragon Balls, but but it's still sad to see him go. So your boy was sneaking in. Your boy was sneaking in, right? So it was like I said before, right? We left off at we left off. Well, where did I think did that? No. I don't think I told the full story. I don't think I told the full context. Because I remember that one day where I was really mad. It was the day before yesterday. I was talking about how Fawafa like got me. The Goon Lord Fawafa got me. But he's only a Goon Lord. He's not actually the Goon Lord. That was just like me like exaggerating a little bit. He's not, or like the Goon King. Yeah, he's not actually like the Goon King or whatever I said in that. I don't know. I forgot what I said in that video. But he's not actually the Goon King. He's up there with like the Goon Greats. Like he's up there with like the great goons, but he's not the Goon King. He's not the Goon King or the mythical the quote unquote Goon Lord, which obviously isn't real. But later in the story, we'll find out that I found out that it actually was real. I thought it wasn't real, but the Goon Lord actually was real. So, but let me get into it, right? So I was literally so it was literally like this. Like I was literally just going to the store. I was just buying some good old meat. I scanned it. I was like, wait, what do you mean the meat's too big? And I tried to scan it again, and the thing just I went on self checkout, and the thing just kept saying meat is too large. And I was like, wait, what do you mean the meat is too large? And I just tried scanning again, and it just kept saying the meat was too large. And it just kept beeping at me. And I was just like, hold on, I gotta get someone. Like employee, can you come over here? And I was like, and he was like, yeah, sure, what's up? It keeps saying that the meat is too big. And I was like, and he was like, wait, can you scan it? And I scanned it again, and it said meat's too large. And I was like, and he was like, okay, I see. So he was like, I see. So you know what? Why don't you come with me for a second? And he's like, come here, I know a way to fix this. And I was like, oh well, okay, sure, why not? And so I followed him. And okay, bro, someone here just like joined my server. But I think that this person was rather, also, the person was actually rather sweet, too. He sounded quite interesting, too. Reminded me of, some white, fox kitsune boy, in my opinion. But that's, maybe a Talio reference? I don't know what that is. Like, but yeah, so I followed him into this door, right? Into this door that was just in the back, right? It was a pretty mysterious looking door, too. It was just like a black, it was just like it was crazy because it like kind of stands out when it went to compare to the rest of the store. I'm just looking, I'm like, does no one see this? I'm like does no one see this like all black door that's just like in the middle of this like bright ass store? And I'm just like, and everyone's just like, but I look around and like no one's around me. And I'm just like, where are we going to? And I'm just standing there. I'm just following the guy. I'm like, yo, where are we going to? And he's like, you'll see. And I'm just like, wait. I'm like, wait. Hold on. We where are you actually taking me to? And I'm like, hold on, wait, where are you actually taking me to? And he's like, And he's like, no, come on, man. We're trying to fix this issue. There's another scanner in the back, and I think that scanner's like busted. So let's just come on. And I'm like, no, bro, are you really like serious? Like, bro, this is an all black door. An all black door. Are you telling me I'm supposed to? You're saying I'm just gonna fall for this? Like, come on. I know you're gonna like try and like kill me or something. Come on. I know you're gonna try and like booty bust me. Send like some, send like some. Yeah, I know what you're gonna. I know what you're up. I know what you're trying to do with me. And he's like really. And the white kitsune, aka Talia, was like, really? Well, he's like, well, it's a good thing I brought friends. And then he's like, boys. He snaps his fingers, and they all, and everyone, and there was a reason why no one was around. Is because all the other femboys, they were all hiding behind they were hiding. They all come out of from behind the food aisles and stuff like that. All types of like aisles and corners and stuff like that. They all come out of hiding and they start surrounding me. And they all walk closer. They all surround me. I'm like, whoa, wait, hold on, you my friends. Oh, okay. I'm a little outnumbered here. It's like a 1v10. It's like just one me and 10 of them. I'm just like, whoa, wait, hold on, wait. You brought friends, I see. Well, it's a good thing I did too. It's a good thing I did too. Boom, bring out my shotgun. Pew, boom, bring out my shotgun. Pew, boom, my penis snipe. Pew. I start like fist fighting all 10 of them at once. I'm just like boom. I start fist fighting them. Use my shotgun as well with the combo. Pop, pop, pop. I just start getting them all. They all just get knocked unconscious. Pop, pop, boom. Signature move. That guy. Do my special technique on that guy, and I get him, and I start running to the black door. I'm getting curious. I'm like, wait, what's in the black door? As I'm fighting all the dudes, as I'm trying to fight off all 10 femboys, I'm just like, I start running to the black door. I'm just like, he's getting into the. I'm just like, don't let him in there. And they all try and block the main door. They all try and block the door entrance, but I'm just clawing through them. I'm just like, I'm like Thrag from Invincible. I'm like, I'm like splitting the two rocks in space. I'm like, I'm like splitting them like Moses. And I'm just like, and I just go into the black door. I'm just, boom, I jump in. I'm just like, whoa, what? It's just like an endless pit. And I'm just like falling. What is going on? And none of them are following me. It's just like, I look up and there's none of them following me. And I'm just like, what is going on? And I'm just falling. And eventually I land. Boom. Eventually I landed some mysterious land. And I'm just like looking up and I'm looking around. I'm like, what is this place? I see a big tower just in the center, just a massive building, just this futuristic ass looking like CEO evil corporation ass building. And I'm just looking up. I'm like, what is this place? I see all types of promiscuous looking guys. I mean, they're kind of attractive too, but I got a mission to do. Sorry. And I know exactly what this place is. Actually, I see the big tower. I see the promiscuous looking guys. I look at the housing areas, and I know exactly what this place is. This is the femboy dimension, isn't it? And so I put back my femboy obliterator shotgun. It has special ammo to obliterate all femboys. It has special ammo to obliterate femboys, but I'm running low because I used it. I used most of it on a lot of on those 10 right there because it was a 1v10. And so I mean obviously I need camouflage, right? I need camouflage. So I'm like, shoot, if they catch me, so I run behind the little gate. I run behind the gate, and I'm like, if they catch me, they're gonna know I'm not part of them. If they catch me, they're gonna know. They're already gonna know I'm not part of them. I gotta get disguise. And so I try and like take off all my clothes real quick. I try and swap to like some maybe like a bikini or something. Maybe I try and like swap to like some more promiscuous looking clothing. Maybe like those little like booty shorts or something like that. I swap to like some booty shorts and like maybe like one of the crop tops and stuff like that. And then I'm just like, and I get like some thigh highs. Obviously that's what they really looking for. They're looking for thigh highs, right? So I get some thigh highs on. Obviously, what is it? Pink and white ones, obviously, one with pink stripes and white stripes. So I get some pink and white thigh highs. I put them on. I just get a little skirt too along with it. Why don't? Because why not, right? I mean, because why not? I mean, it's not like I'm homosexual or anything, but why not, you know? And so I go in. I go in. I conceal my shotgun using my magic. I conceal my shotgun, making it completely invisible so they can't see it. And so I'm just like, hey, I'm just walking around, walking closer to the big giant ass femboy building. I'm just like, hey, I'm like. And all the other femboys, you know, they just look at me because they haven't seen me before, right? Because I guess they're all local. It's a local area, so they all know each other. So they haven't seen me before. They all look, and then I know one of them comes up and they put my hand as I'm walking. One of them puts my hand on my shoulder from behind. I'm just like, and I turn around, I'm just like, hey, and that guy's like, hey, buddy, you seem new. He's like, you seem lost. Are you new around here? And I'm just like, no. I know exactly where I'm going. I need to do some important business somewhere in the big tower over there. I need to do some important business over there. And I try to walk away, but he grabs my shoulder again. He's like, hold on. He turns me around. Hold on, mister. Hold on, mister. You don't look like you're from here. Like, he said, hold on, mister. You don't look like you're from here. Where are you from? And I'm just like, well, I'm from the Femboy area. I'm just in a different location. I'm just in a different town all the way to the left. I just come from a different area of the Femboy dimension. Obviously, I mean, and then he looks at me. He looks at me up and down. He's like, you're a rather tall femboy. I've never seen a tall femboy before. And so I'm just like, well, I was kind of born. I guess can't really control my height. So, yeah. And so he's like, all right, do what you gotta do. And I'm like, all right, see ya. And then I go closer. And then the guards, I see the guards. Oh my God, voice crack. And then I see the guards, right? I see the guards, and they're just like, license registration. And I'm just like, oh, license registration? Oh, don't worry, I got my license right. Oh, wait, what the? I'm looking at my pockets. I suddenly don't even feel I don't feel a funny rectangle. Let me put my phone in the charger actually. But I don't feel a funny rectangle I don't feel a funny rectangle in my thing in my pockets. I'm just like, wait, did I leave it in my car? No, wait, what? It can't be. No, did I leave it in my car? What the? Why don't I have it? Wait, did it not come with me? Wait, or did it vanish? What's going on? And I'm just like, I'm nervously sweating. I'm just like, excuse me, guys. Excuse me, guys. I think I may have forgot my license registration. Let me just go get it real quick. And then I just boom, and then I just completely discombobulate both guards at the same time, putting my hands around their head and just knocking them unconscious, like having both their heads bang together, and just like, ding, and they're all just like, oh, and they all just like dizzy and stuff like that. They got birds flying around their head, and they just all fall to the floor. And I just run through the front door, and I quickly get behind something. And I'm just completely covered. They can't see me. And no one can see me. I hope there's no camera anywhere. I look up around, and I don't see a camera. So, and I'm just looking. I'm just looking what's past. Luckily, no alarm was sounded. And so I see somewhere. I see this whole area, this whole lobby area is just kind of like flooded with femboys. And I'm just like, I see an elevator, and I'm like, that's where I need to go. Like, and so I see an elevator. I'm like, that's where I need to go. And so I'm just like, and so I just go. And so I just but then I look out in the entrance, and I'm like, wait a minute, I could use one of their disguises. And I quickly hop out the front door, take the dead body, or take the unconscious body, strip naked, put on his clothes, and I'm just like, I quickly just go out as if nothing happened, and I'm just like, I'm just whistling to myself. I can't really whistle, but, I'm just humming to myself, just while I'm just, hey guys, I'm just, greeting everyone I walk past, like casual, and, yeah, as if nothing happened, right? It's just as if nothing happened, right? And I'm just like, hey guys, yep, nothing to see here, yep, I'm just passing through, guys, and I make it to the elevator, open the elevator, go in, go in, luckily there's no one in there but me, obviously, because my aura is just that much powerful, I just exude so much green aura, obviously, that's what it is, and I look at it, I'm like, dang, there's so many buttons here, I'm never gonna figure out where the leader is in time, and I see, and I'm never gonna figure out where the leader is in time, and then I'm just looking, I'm just trying to see which button it is. There's like hundreds of buttons, because there's just hundreds of floors over here, and I'm just trying to see which one it is that leads to the leader. And I'm just like, what could it possibly be? I don't know what it is. And eventually someone hops in. And eventually I see someone hop in. I'm just like, but no, eventually I feel someone coming closer to the elevator. I'm just like, wait, what is this aura? What could this possibly be? I'm just like, and I'm like, I sense the aura of a powerful femboy approaching the elevator. I'm just like, what? I look at the because the door's closed right now, obviously, and I look at the closed door, and I'm just like, what the? It can't be who I think it is. And I know it. I know who it is. Necronoval. Of course, I should have known he was trying to go. I should have known he was a high rank. Obviously, he's high rank. Obviously, obviously, I should have known he's an outside person. And so I try. And so I know he's coming closer to the elevator, and so I quickly latch onto the seat. So I quickly try and parkour up my way to the. I quickly try and hop on the side of the elevator, then latch myself to the ceiling of the elevator, and I'm just clutching off our dear life to the ceiling of the elevator. And eventually I see Necronoval right beneath me. Eventually he enters the elevator. He's just like, dang, what a wonderful day. And he enters the elevator, and he clicks the exact button that leads to the king, right? That leads to the leader of the Femboys, right? Or that leads to the top floor, because the top floor. By the way, these buttons are encrypted in a special femboy language that only femboys know. So obviously, that's why I didn't know that's why I didn't know which floor led to the top floor, because it's all encrypted in a special language that I can't understand. So he clicked the button that led to the top floor, And so obviously the elevator was going up. It just I assume that's what it did. It went to the top floor. I don't know. Maybe it didn't. But so the elevator was just going up and up and up, and it was taking quite a while. So I was just clutching on for dear life, and and eventually, god damn it, no, but I'm sweating though. That's the issue. I'm sweating, and eventually, oh no, sweat drop drips down my nose. Bloop. Drips down on the Carnival's hair, and he feels it, and I'm just like, oh no, and eventually he starts looking up, and I'm just like, no! Oh my gosh, no, please. There we go. All right, but yeah, as we all know, he starts looking up. He feels the sweat. He goes in his hair. He feels the sweat. He has the sweat drop on his fingertip. He sniffs it. He's like something's not right here. And then all of a sudden the elevator stops. Ding! He makes his destination. So he's like, oh shoot, okay, he has to act natural. And he says, oh shoot, he has to act natural. And then he goes and then eventually he makes it to the top. And so it actually does reach to the top floor, right? It actually does make it to the top floor, right? And so I'm just like, phew. And so I crawl down. And so I crawl out. And so I crawl off from the ceiling as the Carnival exits the elevator. And I'm just sneaking my way past. I'm sneaking my way past the door of the elevator, and so that none of them can see me. But then, fuck. You know what I missed? My ass was too fat. So obviously they heard the clap as soon as I started trying to roll past the door. They just heard a clap, and it was just like, oh, it was over. They all turned around. They were just like, wait, who are you? You're not supposed to be up here. And I'm like, oh shoot, fuck. It's like, wait, hold on, guys, we can explain, guys. I was like, guys, we can explain, guys. Like, it's like, hold on. It's like, no, you're not supposed to be here. And I try to fight back. I'm just like, all right then, guess we can do this the easy way or the hard way. And I guess you chose the hard way. And I try to fight back, and I'm just like, I'm trying to fight back. I'm just like, but they're too strong. It's too powerful for me. They disarm me. They disarm my invisible. I try and get my Femboy obliterating shotguns, but they disarm me. They kick the shotgun out of me. I'm like, no, wait, what the? They disarm me. No. And they have my hands tied behind my back, and I'm just like, no. And they force me to stand up, and I'm just like, they push me to like Tiger and stuff like that. I'm just like, no. They have me on my knees. I'm just like, and then they have me on my knees and stuff like that. And then Tiger turns around in his evil ass chair, because obviously he has an evil ass chair. He has a pretty big evil ass chair. He turns around in his evil ass wheelchair. Not wheelchair, but it's like a chair with wheels, right? It's like one of those office chairs. One of those gamer chairs with wheels. So he has one of those big ass gamer chairs, but they're like pretty evil looking. And so he turns around in that. And he's like, and he laughs. He laughs evil. He giggles menacingly. He's like, and then he turns around. He starts speaking. He's like, so, why did you want to sneak into the Femboy bit? He's like, so, what brings you into the Femboy dimension? Non-Femboy. And then they all strip me of my clothing. And like, come on now, man. It's a little embarrassing. Really? Just gonna let my Johnson hang like that? Come on now. I mean, I know it's quite impressive, but come on now, let me, guys, like at least give me some underwear. And then Tiger tossed me a pair of diapers. He's like, really? And I'm like, really? Come on, diapers? Like, you really think I'm gonna put this on? And then the Carnival, and then Kitson forces me to put it on. He's like, put on the freaking diapers. He's like, put on the fucking diapers, or else I'm gonna kill you. And it's like, okay. So I put on the diapers. I reluctantly put on the diapers. I'm just like, okay, fine. I'm putting on the diapers. And I'm like, and all of a sudden, Tiger continues. He's like, so what brings you here to the Femboy main base? And it's like, and I'm just like, I know what you did, Tiger. I know what you did. I know your plan. You're trying to take over the world so that you can have. You're trying to take over the world and play, and not I guess not play, but like you're trying to conquer the world and rule it with Femboy so that you can take control of the digital and physical realm. I know what you're trying to do. It's not gonna work. They're gone. And so he looks at me with discerning eyes. He looks at me with discerning eyes, and he's just like, and he's just like, what do you mean take control of the digital and he's like, what do you mean take control of the digital and the physical realm? He's like, and I'm like, wait, what? Is that not your plan? Wait, what do you mean? And he's just like, he laughs, he covers his head. He's like, oh, you really are stupid, aren't you? And I'm like, wait, what? No, that's your plan all along. I mean, it's obvious. I caught you. There's no hiding. There's no running, Tiger. It's over from here. You know I can kill you. You know I can destroy your other Femboys in an instant. It's over. There's no other place to hide. I caught you. And now I'm going to tell everyone. I'm going to tell everyone about your plan. And everyone will know. And they're going to stop you. And then he just says, And he just said, and then Tiger just says this. He goes like, really? You're gonna tell everyone while you're in cuffs? How are you gonna tell everyone while we're all surrounding you, and you're in cuffs, and you're in a diaper? He's like, what are you gonna? They're not gonna believe you. You really think they're gonna believe you when that? Come on now, don't be silly. And I'm just like, oh, but you fail to realize I'm more powerful than any of these people here. You fail to realize I've trained in mystic arts. You underestimate my power, sir. I've trained in the mystic arts before. I'm able to easily disarm all the femboys in this room right now. Maybe, except you, Taiga. You're the only one I'm not able to beat. And especially in those simulations. I've run countless simulations where I've fought each and every individual femboy, including Vice. The only one I wasn't able to defeat was you and Vice. Even simultaneously, I can defeat them all at once. Except you, Taiga. And Vice, as well. Those are the only people I can't defeat. So, you really willing to test that? You really willing to test my power, Taiga? And Taiga's like, oh please. You said I'm the only one that you can defeat. You said I'm the only one you can't defeat. And besides, your simulations must be outdated. Have you really checked the date on when they were last updated? Oh, you missed one tiny detail, Draxo. You missed one tiny detail. We've been training too. You gotta update your simulation your simulation only captures a snapshot of our strength. You fail to realize that we've been training ever since you caught that snapshot. And we've only been growing stronger. You probably can't even defeat Shu Sakurai if it was him solo. And I'm like, what? No, impossible. My simulations are up to date. They always say they're up to date. What are you talking about? And I'm like, unless the femboy dimension counts as a different dimension and doesn't. No. And I try and break free. I'm like, and then they all make me kneel. I think I'm already kneeled, but if I'm not, they make me kneel even further. Like I'm just like, I can't even move. I don't even have room to struggle. They hold me so tight. I don't even have room to struggle. And I'm just like, no. They have my head against the floor, and I'm just like, what the? And they're just like, at least Tiger starts laughing evilly. He's like, and then he gets up from his evil ass gaming chair, and he walks down his evil ass stairs, and as the sound of his shoes just reverberate. Actually, no, he has no shoes on because he's fucking naked. Actually, not even naked, but the sound of his feet just reverberate throughout the entire room, or echo throughout the entire room, just. And I can just feel his aura getting more prevalent and prevalent as he just steps. Each step he takes, I can feel his aura just his aura. I can just feel it more and more, and it's just too powerful aura. I know I couldn't handle it. Why did I try and do something so stupid? Damn it! I shouldn't have done something. I shouldn't have been so rash. Why did I try to do this? Why? Damn it all! And he's like, and then he eventually kneels down to my level. And he holds me by the fucking chin. By the fucking chin, and he lifts my head up, forces me to look at him, and he's like, and I'm like, why, Tiger? Why are you doing this? Why? So many lives are in danger. Don't you know? I have a family. We all have a family. Don't you know how many innocent lives are at stake? Because of your greed. And he's like, you fail to realize what I plan. He's like, he feels empathy for me. He's like, he sighs. He's like, you know how long I've been planning this, right? And I'm like, ever since you were born, ever since your inception, I know it. I've looked into your history. Don't try and redeem yourself now. I know you can't. And he's just like, he doesn't even say anything. He doesn't even say anything. He just shakes his head. He just shakes his head slowly. He's just like, yeah, I know. And then he just looks. And then he's just like, yep. And then he just like, and then he stands up. He drops my head. He lets go of my head, and he stands back up. He turns around, he walks back to his evil ass stairs, and walks up the evil ass stairs, and starts and makes his way to his evil ass chair. And as he's making his way to his evil ass chair, he says, "You fail to realize my true plan, Draxo. You're smart, I'll give you that. Brave. But courage isn't enough. Don't you understand?" And so, he's like, but courage isn't enough, don't you understand? So he sits back down in his evil ass chair. And he's like, My true plan isn't to take over the digital and the physical realm. That's light work for us, femboys. We've already done it. And I'm like, wait, what? He's like, yep, we've already done it. Don't you realize it? Don't you know? Don't you find it strange how your feed is just full of femboys no matter where you go? Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, even YouTube Shorts. All the major social media platforms, we've all flooded with femboys. It's simple, really. It was a simple plan, but not really my main one. And so, and then he swings his chair around so that the back of his evil ass chair is facing towards me, and all I see is his arms on the armrest of his chair. And he crosses his legs too, obviously, and he sits with his legs crossed. And then he continues speaking, and he looks out into the distance. He looks out at the giant ass window, the giant ass evil ass window where he gets the evil ass view of his evil ass dimension. And he looks out at the window, and he continues to speak. He's like, tell me, do you really think I would stop at just the physical and the digital realm? He's like, and I'm just like, what are you trying to get at here? And he's just like, no, I'm not trying to conquer. I'm not trying to conquer. My goal isn't to become a conqueror, no. That's not my goal. My goal is to achieve something that no femboy has achieved before. And I can't do it without the help of all these other femboys granting me their energy. And he flexes his energy, his power as his fist just gets engulfed in energy. Just a fiery burst of energy just around his fist. And it dissipates. And I can sense, and as his aura just is emitted from his fist, I can sense it has the power to destroy planets. And I'm just like, I actually shudder at just what one punch can do. I shudder at the thought of what one punch can do from Taiga. And so he's just like, no. I'm trying to achieve a sort of god state of the femboys. I'm trying to achieve it's a state that not a lot of it's a state that no other femboy has achieved. I'm trying to achieve an ultimate state. I'm trying to achieve my perfect. You could say it's a reference to Perfect Cell, but I'm trying to achieve an ultimate state called. It's called. I think they call it Apex Fanboy. Trying to achieve an Apex Fanboy state. And he's just like, wait. I'm just like, wait, what? The Apex Fanboy, but that's a myth. And he's just like, oh, but it isn't. That's the thing. It's real. I know it is. That's why I'm trying to go for it. Now, I can't give you any more information. Even if actually, I could give you more information, but because what good are you going to use it for? It's not like you're going to be able to tell anyone. You're not going to be alive to tell them. And I'm just like, wait, what do you mean? I'm just like, no, wait, you can tell me. No, please. And he's like, no, you can tell me. And I'm just like, and he's just like, yeah, I am going to tell you. I'm just like, oh, shoot, my bad, I misheard you for a second. I was like, yeah. And he's like, and then I'm just like, and then he's just like, so the Apex Femboy is a form that used around the dawn of Femboys. It was a state that basically the whole goal. That was the whole goal of a Femboy back in the day to achieve the Apex Femboy. But it seems that we've all lost our way. I mean, we haven't really lost our way to speak, but more like we just haven't been focusing on that. I guess you could say we have lost our way. We've lost our way. We've got too caught up in trying to take over our digital realm and the physical realm and stuff like that. And we've been so focused on trying to keep control over the digital and the physical realm. But I think the best thing to do, I think the best thing is that I think the best thing to do is to go back to my roots and to try and achieve that apex femboy I was so yearning for back in the day. And once I reach apex femboy, it's basically a form of godhood. Apex femboy is basically like a form of godhood, you could say. The form itself, the sheer power of that form is immeasurable, infinite, so to speak. And it's kind of hard to put into words at how much I'll do when it comes to that. First, I'll turn every living creature into a femboy. Every living creature will now have both male and female genitalia. Every living creature can now be classified as both male and female. Or aka, they will all have androgyny to them. And yada yada yada, all that good stuff, yeah. I'll figure out the rest later. But that's one of the many things I plan to do. And I'm just like, no, you can't do this. I like my manhood. No, you can't do this. No, please. And he's just like, well, sorry, man. It is what it is. And then he's like, and I'm just like, no. I try and struggle again. I'm just like, no, you can't do this. And eventually I'm almost breaking free. I'm just like trying to break free. And I'm just like, and he's just like, Falafa, get him. And I'm just like, Falafa, Shu Sakurai, you know what to do, guys. And I'm just like, wait, what? No, wait, no. And then they all come around me, and I'm like, and they all go, and they all go, but they all get closer to me, right? But they're actually not headed my direction. They all go somewhere behind me. But they're not like on me. They're not on me. They're going somewhere that's like behind me. I'm just like, wait, where they're going? And I'm just like, wait, where are you guys going? And then the carnival says it's the Goon Lord, and I'm like, wait, what? And I'm like, wait, what? The Goon Lord? What are you talking about? And I'm just like, and then he's just like, you'll see. And then as he continues to hold me down and just bend me over, and as he continues to bend me over, he says, it's the Goon Lord. And I'm just like, wait, the Goon Lord? What is that? Who could that be? And then all of a sudden I see the words, an impending doom is approaching, and I'm just like, wait, no, wait, no, please, you don't have to do this. No, please, let me go. And then all of a sudden I just see this, and all of a sudden I just see this massive figure, just like, and all of a sudden I see this massive figure just come out of nowhere. I just see this massive, and all of a sudden I just see this like this really tall femboy just come out with big muscles and just barely any clothing. He actually doesn't even have clothing. All he has is a towel just wrapped around his waist that just conceals his weapon, so to speak, right? And I'm just like, no. I look behind me. I see like a glimpse of him. I'm just like, no, please, you can't do this. You can't do this to me. No, please, I haven't done anything. Please, I'll be good. I won't do anything. No, please. And it's just like, and Taiga's like, boys, and Taiga's like, Goon Lord, get him. And I'm just like, no. And then all of a sudden he rips my diapers off. And then Fuwafa comes in too. And I'm just like, wait, what? Fuwafa too? What are you doing? And then Fuwafa, no, what are you doing? And then all of a sudden, Shu Sakurai comes in too. And I'm just like, wait, no. And all of a sudden they just start using they just start ganging up on me from all sides. And you guys already, and then the rest of you guys already know what happened. Eventually I'm just left in a white puddle of just femboy juices and I'm just a prisoner for the rest of eternity. And then the rest, and then years later down the line, I was finally able. Years later down the line, they let me have one day at home. This is my one day at home. This is actually my one. This is actually my one day at home. And yeah, I'm telling you this information because unfortunately, the femboys got me. So yeah, I'm now currently in prisoner status, and I don't think I'll ever be able to recover. There's actually no way I can recover. So yeah, that's about it. If you guys enjoyed the video, like the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't like the video, obviously. And obviously another video will be tomorrow because I do videos every single day, obviously. And yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Bye bye. Yeah, I need some water so bad. Oh my god.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, ooh.